There are moments when one small detail tells a much bigger story, and that is exactly what is happening with the DJI Avata 360. A newly surfaced image gives us a clearer look at how DJI may be shaping this drone. It suggests a blend of FPV control and 360 capture in one body. That idea sounds simple, yet the implications are not. So today, we want to look at what this image tells us and what it might mean for your everyday flying decisions. The most important image shows the drone connected to a DJI RC controller through a cable, with a live feed visible on screen. Right away, this suggests DJI is still focused on stable transmission and low latency. The controller itself closely resembles the RC2, which tells us DJI may keep things consistent for users who already own their ecosystem. The drone body follows a cine-whoop-style design, with a compact frame and full propeller guards. That design choice points clearly toward indoor flying and close proximity shots. This aligns well with how many of us actually use avatar drones today, especially for controlled movements where safety matters. Well, its camera unit appears to have a tilting mechanism, and one lens is clearly facing forward. This detail changes how we read the entire product. It suggests the Avata 360 is not limited to pure 360 capture. Instead, it appears capable of acting like a traditional FPV drone when needed. So in practice, we could be looking at two workflows in one body. One mode could give full 360 capture, which lets you reframe later. Another mode could provide a forward-facing FPV view, similar to what we are used to with Avatar 2. For use, this matters more than it sounds. Having both options could reduce the need to choose between platforms. That said, a hybrid approach often brings trade-offs. Weight, heat, and processing demands all increase. So while the idea has strong appeal, the final balance will define how practical this drone feels. Visible markings on the drone suggest an advanced transmission system, and many of us are expecting 04 here. If that turns out to be accurate, we could see better range and more stable signal behavior. From experience, transmission quality is not just about flying far, it is about confidence when flying close to obstacles. A more stable link can mean fewer interruptions and better situational awareness, which matters a lot for cine-whoop-style flying. The wired connection shown in the image could be part of development or testing. Either way, it suggests DJI is still refining how this drone communicates, which is a good sign at this stage. Another image shows the full kit laid out, including spare batteries and a charging hub. This may seem routine, but it tells us DJI expects frequent use rather than occasional flights. Multiple batteries usually signal moderate flight times, which matches what we expect from this class of drone. Cine-whoop designs prioritize control and safety over endurance, and that trade makes sense here. If you already work with 360 cameras, this drone could simplify your setup. Instead of mounting external cameras or switching systems, you could capture everything in one flight. For FPV pilots, the appeal is slightly different. The forward-facing mode could preserve the familiar flying feel, while the 360 option adds creative flexibility or safety in complex environments. Pricing details from China give us a useful reference point. The drone-only option sits at a level that feels accessible for enthusiasts who already own controllers or goggles. The standard and Fly More combos scale upward, yet they remain within reach for serious hobbyists. Estimated US pricing shows the usual increase, which is expected. Even so, the Fly More combo staying around the $1,000 range would place the Avata 360 in a very specific niche. It would sit between traditional 4V builds and higher-end camera drones. Current expectations point toward a first quarter 2026 release. That timing fits DJI's usual pattern for enthusiast-focused products. It also gives DJI time to refine firmware and performance before wider availability. If this timeline holds, we should see clearer answers soon through sample footage and early hands-on impressions. Those will tell us far more than any single image can. Well, this upcoming Avatar does not feel like an attempt to disrupt everything at once. Instead, it feels like DJI exploring convergence in a careful way. It brings FPV and 360 ideas together without abandoning what made Avatar appealing in the first place. At the same time, it demands thoughtful use. This is not a one-size-fits-all drone, and that is not a weakness. That was all. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos.